Hi, I'm Jessica Lauran with The Only Mall. We partnered with Shupam and his team to develop an application in Unity, which was to sort of kind of involve a mall setting in a virtual world that included avatars, elevators, fountains, anything you would see in the real world would be in this virtual world. He also handled some of our back-end and server parts of our project as well. He was always available. He was highly experienced, him and his team, and they were able to develop a system that brought all of our ideas that we had to life. He also contributed a lot of his own suggestions on how to make this work, how to scale it if it was to get larger, and also some design details that we didn't think of previously. He always was available. He worked very efficiently, and he never, stalled us or gave us excuses for why things couldn't be done. He was always like, oh, we need a little bit more time to work on this, which we greatly appreciated because, as we all know, when you're paying someone hourly, you want to make sure you're getting the best, amount of work for what you're paying for. They also, their expertise, it caught my eye. It seemed like they were very knowledgeable. And if one person didn't understand something or know how to do it, they were able to, toss it over to somebody else who then could get it done. He's one of the more collaborative developers that I've worked with. He worked with other people that had been on the project previously. And it was nice to see that he was willing to share the work with them, and they were all able to work together. There was never any issues. Everybody was very kind to each other, and they got the work done within the requirements. And that also goes to him being able to understand. Him and his team understood all of the requirements. And if they didn't understand, they would ask questions. So there wasn't this drawn out back and forth and lack of communication and going back and saying that's not what we wanted to have done. It was done right the first time. And if it wasn't, let's say, done right the first time, there was questions that were asked. So there wasn't multiple revisions. I'm incredibly satisfied with the work that Shupam and his group had done. I would definitely work with him again. I'm very, very, very happy with the results. And I'm happy that we found him because he's definitely one of the better developers on the platform. Thank you.